everybody, and welcome to an episode of In Hindsight, where I look back at classic candies that I've eaten in the past and sort of try and see if they still hold up to the review that I did for them. But this is a special episode of In Hindsight because today we're looking at M&Ms and Smarties. Now, for all you Americans out there, we're not talking about American Smarties. We're talking about what I call Canadian Smarties, but they might also be called British Smarties. And they're very much like M&Ms. And the thing I've sort of wondered is which one is better or worse, and more importantly, I wonder if I could even tell the difference. So in order to do this little test, Allison's here. Say hello, Allison.
Hello, Allison.
I'm gonna get M&Ms and Smarties delivered to me two ways because Smarties are a little bit of a different size than M&Ms, and so I think, and this is what I'm assuming, is that if I'm just given a bowl of M&Ms and a bowl of Smarties, I'm gonna be able to tell them apart. And I mean, I can be sort of neutral about what I think of them, but I will be able to tell them apart because they are slightly different shapes. M&Ms are a little smaller, and I think Smarties might be a little flatter. But I'm going to try them like that first. Then after that, I'm going to try them slightly crushed. So just slightly sort of smushed down a little bit. And then after that, I'm going to try it completely pulverized. And I think that'll really I think those three criteria will really tell me which one I like better, and we'll see if I can even tell them apart. So why don't we start? Allison's going to give me a bowl, and we'll start. These are the whole version of it. So, okay, so this is a whole version of something. I have my suspicions already. In fact, I have my suspicions once I pick them up. The last ones I had are definitely the M&Ms.
Totally.
Totally the M&Ms.
Okay.
As far as which ones I like better, the M&Ms have a bit of a stronger flavor, but the Smarties, I find the chocolate is just a little bit nicer. And I think the shell on the Smarties might be even a little bit nicer too. I don't know if it's nice. It's a little less crunchy, but sort of, nice. And Allison's taking pictures. I should smile.
I'm taking pictures of the next bowl.
So we're going to the next bowls. And this is going to be partially pulverized. So not like to a powder or anything like that, but just sort of like lightly pulverized. Because the idea is because as I said before, like the M&Ms and the Smarties, I picked them up and I could tell the difference. I knew which one I was doing. So a blind taste test is really hard because the minute you have any contact with them, you can tell the difference. Because M&Ms are a little sort of smaller and Smarties are a little bit flatter. I don't know if they're actually flatter than M&Ms in sort of real life, but they're flatter compared to their size. So I hopefully I'm getting the next bowl soon.
Ready?
Okay. Next bowl. So I don't know which one this is. It could be a different order, could be the same. These are kind of pulverized. So, Okay.
What do you think those ones were?
If I was to guess, I would say that those are M&Ms. And those are Smarties. But actually,
yes.
I'm correct. I actually think pulverized, I kind of like the M&Ms a little more. I think the Smarties have like a better shape, and the shell has a bit of a better crunch when you bite into it. But once you actually kind of break them apart, I kind of find that the M&Ms are a little bit more pleasant. They seem to break apart a little better. I felt like the Smarties were sort of like run over by a truck, whereas the M&Ms sort of seemed to break into pieces a little bit better. That seemed to be my first reaction about it. So, but this next test I think is going to be harder. This is the one that I'm suspecting that I'm not going to get. This is I'm not 100% sure. I mean, it might be a guess. I'm not sure if I'll be able to get it right just from eating it. But there is a different flavor slightly. I find M&Ms, I don't know, they seem to be a little, like there's a little bit of a boom of chocolate, like a really hard chocolate sort of hit, but the Smarties are a little smoother, if I was to say them flavor-wise. But this next test, which I hopefully is coming up soon, should tell me whether or not this is true. Because really, I think the candy coating at this point in the test is just not going to be relevant at all. So, first one.
Okay, there's a spoon in it.
What is a spoon? Yeah. This should be good. I've never eaten with spoon with my eyes closed.
It's optional. Any guesses? Oh, you're going to use the same spoon? Okay.
Oh, am I going to use the same spoon?
Sure,
Okay.
you can use the same spoon.
The last one is the M&Ms. This one that I'm holding is
Can
M&Ms.
we try again?
Am I wrong?
What was the other one?
I mean, they're similar. Actually, no, this is the M&Ms.
Actually, I was messing with you. Both of them are a mixture of both.
Oh. I was like, those are so close. Okay, so that didn't count. I'm glad she threw the red herring in there. That was really tough.
For sure.
I'm wondering now if the other one...
Okay, I need a spoon.
I got a spoon.
No, I have a spoon.
Okay. So Allison's being tricky, so now I have to wait for my next batch, see how that works out.
Yeah.
So while we're talking about that, maybe I'll do all the things that I do at the end of the video for now. So if you're enjoying this video and you're curious about how this is going to end, make sure to stay put. But if you want, you can join us on Twitter @CandyCritic, or go to candycritic.org and find links to all of our other social media, including Facebook and Instagram and all that fun stuff. You can also go to patreon.com/candycritic, and there you will get previews of this video. You get it a week in advance. You also get bloopers occasionally and things like that, bonus content, all kinds of stuff like that. Also make sure to check out our my microcomic snack packs, which by the time this video comes out will probably be done, but we'll still be selling digital versions, and we might be selling the physical copies still, if there are copies still available, because it will be a limited print run. So make sure to check that out. But let's go back to tasting M&Ms. So the next one I've been thoroughly messed with, and now I'm nervous she's going to do it again, but okay. These are M&Ms.
You're correct.
I'll tell you, there's something about it. The chocolate is slightly different, but there's another feature about these products that I didn't think about until now, and that's their packaging. The M&Ms come in a plastic sealed package. Smarties come in a paper box. Plastic sealed package tends to keep other flavors out of it. And I found that the Smarties in this case take on a little bit of flavor from the other candies in my box. So that's a slight difference. And unfortunately, that's like, I mean, you could say that that doesn't really count, but it does actually count, because that is how Smarties package their thing. It's more environmentally friendly and everything like that. But if you buy your Smarties from a place that smells bad or has strong odors, you might actually get your flavors on there, whereas your M&Ms in the plastic package won't necessarily gain those flavors. So it's something to think about. But the chocolate, oh, I got something else. Oh, here's the box. It's a smaller box than it used to be. Apparently they've decided to be more environmental. So what that told me about their box sizes is that they were cheap before with the amount that they put on. Blind showcasing, this is great. Well, I think we're done. I think we've come to a conclusion that they're very similar. And when crushed up, the more crushed up they are, it is harder to tell.
Although it appears, based on your assessment, that both of the bowls of the mixed ones were M&Ms, that perhaps the M&Ms are a little bit stronger in flavor.
Maybe a little stronger in the chocolate. Like there's this chocolate sort of boost in M&Ms that I didn't realize. I don't know if this is the same, because M&Ms could be different in different places. But there was this sort of like hit of just intense chocolate with the M&Ms. Smarties are smoother though. So, I mean, and so I guess when you get them mixed up bit, the flavor is really the thing that went in there. And but on the when we did the sort of when you give me the herring, I was kind of guessing. It was an educated guess, but I thought, oh, I'm stymied by this totally. So they were similar, but definitely, I guess the M&Ms does have that little bit of a boost on it. But again, it's also, I find that the packaging for M&Ms, that's often sealed packaging, it makes the chocolate, it can keep flavors, chocolate absorbs flavors, and that can weaken the chocolate flavor. So I think that might be a factor in this. So I think, strangely enough, I think Smarties are better, in my opinion, but the problem with Smarties is the packaging often allows for other flavors to get into it, so the chocolate flavor isn't as powerful. But I think that the chocolate is smoother and kind of nicer. But I guess that's it. I already did my spiel in the middle while we were waiting for stuff. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.